If you end up using a firearm in self-defense, there's a 65 to 70% chance you use a handgun instead of a rifle or shotgun. You want to get better with your handgun, but it can often feel like every trip to the range is just burning money. Ammo is expensive, your time is valuable, and you spend it standing still punching holes in paper. You walk away feeling like you just made noise, not progress. So let's run a complete, high-value training session that makes you a better shooter in about 20 minutes with a single 50-round box of ammo. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. We're going to use that economic pressure of expensive ammo to our advantage. I'm going to give you the exact 7-drill script to run. This isn't about dumping rounds downrange. This is deliberate training designed to isolate and build your fundamental skills. Every single shot has a purpose. We're going to make every round count. It's a 50-round course of fire split into 7 specific drills. We'll move logically from a simple warm-up to more complex skills like one-handed shooting, speed, and movement. The principle is quality over quantity. This whole session is built around one standard box of ammo to give you maximum value without breaking the bank, and we'll hammer the absolute fundamentals. The first drill is the warm-up. It's one perfect shot. It's the foundation for everything else. It's simple and a focused warm-up. You'll use 5 rounds at a distance of about 5 to 7 yards to build a clean draw, achieve a perfect sight picture, pull the trigger, and safely reholster. The drill is simple. From the holster or low-ready position, you'll draw, present the gun, get your sights on a small aiming point, and press one single, perfect shot. Then come back to ready, and slowly reholster. Repeat this for 5 rounds total, and remember, don't rush. Speed is not the goal of this drill. Flawless execution is. This is your chance to diagnose yourself. Is your grip too high and tight? Are you focusing hard on that front sight picture but letting the target get blurry? Is the trigger press smooth, straight to the rear without moving your sights? After the shot, are you finding your sights again for a follow-up before you relax? That follow-through is critical. Take your time. 5 perfect shots are worth more than 50 shots that miss. So now we're warm, so we'll isolate more marksmanship qualities with slow fire accuracy. This drill takes 10 rounds at a distance of 7 yards, and the goal is to focus only on sight alignment and trigger control with no time pressure. For this drill, you'll fire 10 individual shots. Take all the time you need for each one. The goal is the tightest 10-shot group you can manage. Ideally, you'd shoot one ragged hole. With every shot, focus on the fundamentals. Feel the slack in the trigger, feel the pressure build at the wall, and let the shot be a surprise. For newer shooters, if you know exactly when the gun is going to fire, you're anticipating recoil, and you're probably moving the muzzle. After each shot, look at the result. Where did it hit and why? This is calling your shot. You should know where the round went based on where your sights were when the shot broke. If your shots are consistently low, you may be dipping the gun. And if you're off to one side, it could be your finger placement on the trigger. These 10 rounds are a diagnostic tool, and you can use them to fix your habits. Next is strong hand only. We have our two-handed baseline now, so let's add some instability to force better control. This is a 5-round drill with a distance of 7 yards. To build dominant hand strength, grip control, recoil management without help from your other hand is the purpose of this drill. The course of fire is 5 rounds using only your strong hand. You can present the gun with 2 hands to set your grip and then remove your support hand, or you can practice a one-handed draw if you can do it safely. You'll feel a lot more recoil and sight movement on this one, but that's the point. This drill will expose a weak grip or sloppy trigger control, and your goal is to keep all 5 shots in a standard 8-inch circle. Don't get frustrated if your group opens up. Just focus. Crush the grip, lock the wrist, stare at the front sight, and press the trigger straight back. It's a tough but essential skill to learn. Next is support hand only. This is often the most humbling drill for any shooter, and it's one of the most important. It's a 5-round drill at 7 yards, and its purpose is to develop control, grip, and trigger work with your non-dominant hand. Fire 5 rounds using only your support hand. Safely transfer the pistol and engage the target. Everything will feel wrong. The trigger's going to feel foreign, and the recoil will even feel a little sharper. This is where shooters find major weaknesses, so slow down even more than you did on your strong hand, isolate your trigger finger. Make sure you're pressing it straight back without curling your other fingers, which will pull your shots. This drill isn't about looking cool, it's about finding a point of failure and fixing it. Being able to shoot well with either hand is a critical defensive skill. If one hand is hurt or busy, you still have to be able to run the gun. Drill number 5 is called Draw to 2. With our fundamentals dialed in, it's time to introduce speed, but with a strict standard. For this drill, we have a round count of 10 rounds, a distance of 7 yards, and the purpose is to introduce acceptable speed to your draw and engagement, forcing a balance between a fast presentation and precise shot placement. This drill consists of 5 strings of 2 rounds each. The standard is simple but demanding. From the holster, draw and fire 2 rounds, with both shots hitting the A-zone in under 1.8 seconds. This is where we begin to test our efficiency. This isn't about just being fast, it's about being fast and accurate. A fast miss is still a miss. Focus on a clean, efficient draw stroke. As the sights come on target, you'll break the first shot and your recoil management will determine how quickly you can get the sights back on target for the second. This drill directly measures your ability to blend a smooth draw, a solid grip, and sight tracking under time pressure. If you're not making the time, analyze your draw. If you're not getting the hits, you're going faster than your sight allows. 5 perfect pairs are the goal. Drill 6 is a failure to stop drill. This drill, also called the Mozambique drill, introduces a critical defensive concept, transitioning between targets on a single threat. The round count for this drill is 9 rounds, the distance is 7 yards, and the purpose is to practice rapidly shifting between 2 different target zones on the same target, simulating a scenario where body shots aren't enough. Load your magazine with 9 rounds. You'll run this drill 3 times, 3 rounds each. On the signal, you'll draw and fire 2 quick rounds to the center mass, then immediately transition and fire 1 precise round to the head box. This drill demands you shift gears mentally. The 2 body shots should be fast, but the transition to the head requires you to slow down just enough to verify a more precise shot picture for the smaller target and break a perfect shot. Follow through is key. After the headshot, get your sights back on target to confirm the threat is stopped before you even think about reholstering. Drill 7 is our final drill. It's a step lateral and engage. This drill adds movement. A shooter who stands still is an easy target. You have to learn to shoot while moving off the line of attack. Your round count for this drill is 6 rounds with a distance of 10 yards, and the purpose is to practice moving laterally off the X while drawing and engaging the target. You'll fire 6 rounds broken into 3 reps of 2 shots each. On the signal, explosively run to the left or right. Draw your firearm when you arrive at your shooting position. Once you plant your feet, present the gun and fire 2 rounds into the center mass of the target. Reset and repeat 2 more times, alternating which direction you move. Moving and shooting is a complex skill. The draw and the movement should be one fluid action, not 2 separate events. This forces you to build a stable shooting platform from an unstable start. It's going to feel awkward to some at first, but it's a vital skill to learn. Getting off the X is a fundamental tactic, and this drill starts building that muscle memory. And that's it. 7 drills, 50 rounds, and a complete training session. You didn't just go to the range today, you accomplished something else. You worked on pure accuracy, single-hand shooting, recoil control at speed, target transitions, and shooting on the move. You now have a tangible way to measure your performance. Save your targets, write down your results, and track your progress. This is how you train smart. This is how you make every single round a chance to get better. You don't need to burn through hundreds of rounds. You just need a plan and the focus to execute it. If you end up running these drills, let me know how it goes in the comments. What was the toughest drill for you? Because for me, it's my offhand. Holy that's a disaster. If you did find this guide helpful, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.